She's the one that's got to get to that altar, not Nahias. So let's see. Let's hope she survives this. Oh my God, that was a brutal roll. Holy Lord Almighty. Okay, now the demons. No, those aren't the demons. Those are the skeletons. They only get these claws only matter when they defend. So this is when they defend. So this isn't so bad. That was a claw. So we're only taking 1 hit so far, 2 hits, and that's really it. And we don't have any rerolls that I can see. So we'll just have to take the 2 hits. And that was the second activation of the of those guys. So that's going to leave her with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 health. We're okay. We're okay. That wasn't so bad. But that's the activation, the total activation of the skeletons. Now we have the demons. Now the demons are going to simply, for 1 action, move here. And again, they have a ranged weapon with the demons, which is going to give them 1 orange and 1 yellow die. So they're going to attack the Flame Spirit with 1 yellow, 1 orange die, and 3 black dice. The Flame Spirit has absolutely no defense or anything. It's probably just going to get clobbered, but it'll absorb their attack. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens to our Flame Spirit. So it took 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Yes, so they killed the Flame Spirit. So it is now off the table and would need to be resummoned. That's not that bad of a thing. So it's not. It was good that we did that. And that means the Flame Spirit is kaput. But that also means that is the end of the enemy phase. They have activated. Now we're going to go to the level up phase. No one's leveling up yet. And then we're going to go to the darkness phase, where we are going to here, which we will draw a roaming, not level 6 to 7, a level 5 roaming monster. Let's see what we get here. I think we could get Cerberus again, couldn't we? I don't want to, that's for sure. No, we don't have Cerberus there, so I think that we're okay. Let's see what we get. Hopefully nothing outrageous. Well, it will be, whatever it is. Eutheria is coming back for revenge. So she is going to spawn. Now, she's not going to take any action this turn. She's going to spawn. We already have her out. This is her right here. She's really pissed off because we beat her so quickly and easily last turn. I think we're going to avoid the heck out of her is what we're going to do. She does, however, have 3 epic treasures, and she's going to have 8, 16, 24 health. Wow, she's rough. I think, though, we're not going to deal with her at all. We'll see. We don't have to. We can win this scenario in the next round. That's going to mark the end of the turn, and I think what we'll do now is we're going to flip our hero tokens back over. You know, we had a tough early on spot in the game, and I actually cheated myself out of some dice too with not using some of the benefits of Urk and everything, but we're ending up like surviving this session. So let's go with, I think we'll just have some fun with this. We're going to go with Nahias first. Nahias is going to use the Devil's Crossbow, along with, we might as well spend the Whetstone, why wouldn't we, for a +1 orange attack. We'll put that back at the back of the door deck. That'll give us 2 orange dice against the demon mob. We are in shadows, so we will get the shadow die. Okay. The demons, wow, they have 4 defense dice. That's insane. So they're going to have 4 defense dice to contend with. And 3 mob dice, the black dice. So that's going to be quite a bit of dice rolling. We got a lot of stuff. We'll look at it if we end up needing to do so. Okay, let's roll them up. Crazy dice time. Well, that was not good. 4 defense. We got 2 hits and claws. What do the demons do on the claws? I think they suck up mana or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. What do the demons do? Combat. Any combat. Attacking or defending heroes discard 1 mana. We're going to have 2 of those. So right now, unless I do some re-rolls, I'll just keep track of that. We're going to lose 2 mana, but the dice we have is going, the shadow die is giving us 2 mana right now. And that's it. There's not much else going on. We also take 2 hits. That defense is crazy. I don't think there's any way I can get around this. Oh, you know what we didn't do? God, I keep doing this with Nahias. We got to draw 0 cards. Okay, let's. I keep forgetting that as I roll the dice. It's kind of silly. I also get another yellow die. I forgot the quiver. So we're going to have to roll up another yellow die as well. We'll do that in a second. But, you know, I have a lot of stuff, like the spiked boots. I can kick them by using 1 mana to deal 1 wound to the attacker or defender. It doesn't say I have to be in melee for that. It just says deal 1 wound by spending a mana. So, okay, first arrow card. 4. Ugh. 1 mana defender takes a cold. Man, do I even want to try that again? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Is that a 7? Yeah, 7! Oh my gosh, I actually hit the top line. It's the first time in a while. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. That's 2 attacks. That's pretty good. And then we're also going to reduce their defense for each 2. So we're going to reduce it 2, 4, 6. We're going to reduce it by 3. That means we're going to do some damage. So +2 there. I can spend a mana on the spiked boots. I'm going to lose 2 mana, which we already have accounted for. So I'm going to just put that there for the moment. I get to roll this die. I get to ignore 2 claws. So we're not going to take the damage from the claws. It's pretty good with my because I am in shadow, so the prime helm ignores 2 claws. All right, let's go do this up. I didn't. I'm sorry, I say claws, but I did take the mana hits. I didn't take the damage. And then we have to roll this yellow die. It didn't get anything there, but that's going to be 2 + 2 mana. So this mana loss is voided out. Now I wouldn't do anything, but we're going to take 3 off of here, so I'll at least do 1 point of damage to the demons. Got all that? No, we're going to do 3 points because of my arrows. So we'll do 3 points to the demons. That does not kill one of them, by the way. So that's not great. So nothing there, and we get to put a cold token on them, which means they're going to lose an activation. Okay, that was our very first action. We do maintain our 2 mana because of the shadow die, which I did not reroll. I don't have any rerolls. So we're going to do this again. So we have all of these dice. I got, let's see, why do I have 2 orange? Oh, this one goes away now. That was just for that 1 attack. So I have a yellow and an orange for the quiver and the bow. I have the purple, and then all of this. 3 or 4, yeah, 4 defense dice. Kind of crazy. Luckily, we get to draw. Before we do that, we're going to draw some arrow cards. Okay, here we go. What do we get? We get a 1, definitely drawn again. 3, definitely drawn. That's 3. We can do it. 3. I think we're stopping there with 6. So we're going to get this middle section. That's cool. That's going to add a yellow die. We got to re-roll, and we can get a mana spend a mana to get +1 damage. That's not so bad. I wonder if we can kill one of these guys. That'd be really helpful. All right, let's see what we get here. So we're going to get to ignore one of this because of our helmet. We did 1, 2, 3, 4 + 2 mana, 3 mana. This claw means we're going to lose a mana, but we're gaining a whole bunch back. And we got 3 defense. So right now we're doing 1 point of damage. I can spend a mana to do a 2nd point of damage, so I will do that. I'll spend that, and that'll make it a total of, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. So we'll do 2 more points of damage. Still not, it will be enough to kill one of the demons. And I don't think I can also spend another damage to gain another +1 from the combat, the spiked boots. But I'm going to run out of mana if I'm not careful. I think it's worth doing, though. We're going to do it for the extra damage from the spiked boots. That's another mana down. That gives us a total of, again, so we got 1, 2 automatically. Oh wait, we got to reduce we got 3, 6. So we don't have any defense. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 total damage. Let's go take a look and see what that's going to do to them. Well, they take 6 each, so it just means that we killed one of them. So we'll take this back off. We'll kill one of the demons for our 2nd action. Boom, there we go. We didn't take any damage. That's pretty good. I forgot to do this too. Because we got our perfect 7 hit. I'll just say that we're going to ignore it for now. But that's 3 fire tokens. I really can't ignore that. That's crazy to ignore that. I will put, that's going to give us 3 fire tokens on the demons. It would also give us a +1 yellow, +1 orange die. Why would I want, maybe because of mana? I don't know. Why wouldn't I just want 2 orange dice? I don't understand. Oh, maybe because, I don't know. It says +1 yellow, +1 orange, or +2 orange. Why wouldn't I just take +2 orange? So I'm going to roll those. So let's just roll them here because I would have done that. I'm going to take +2 orange. We want to do damage. So 3, 4 more points. That will kill another one and put one back. So we have killed exactly 2 of the demons. Man, what a tough fight though, if you think about it, right? It took just all that to kill 2 of the demons. And we do have 3 fire tokens on there, so that's pretty good. And then we still have 1 final attack. So we might as well do it and have fun. But we're going to have a lot less black dice to contend with. I did gain the mana back that I got from the dice roll, so that was taken care of. So we're going to have an orange, we're going to have a yellow. That's cool. We are going to have 1 black die because there's only 1 minion left. We're still going to have 4 of these. And that's oh, and the shadow die. And that's it so far. Now let's go do our arrow cards. Okay. Let's see what we get. 2. We're definitely going to draw again. 2, because 4. Do I take a chance? I don't know if I want to. What are the odds that I get a 4? We've already drawn 1. We know that. I'll go again. Okay. 6. We'll stop there. That was not bad. So we're going to get a minus defense. We're just going to wipe out their defense. We get a couple rerolls too. So that's not so bad. We'll probably take him out. Unfortunately, I don't get to use his fire arrow very much. Well, even without our arrows, we're going to drop 3 defense from our special ability, Piercing Arrow 2. Then we get another 1 defense. So right now we're subtracting 4 defense from this roll. So, and they only got 1. Wow. We got 3 more hits. That's actually not enough to kill. We got the shadow die, which means we're going to draw an arrow card. Do I want to keep that, or do I want to try and get more damage? I think we're going to try we're going to draw an arrow card and see what we get. And we get the so Nahas's shadow ability is to draw one of these and see what the top card is. Ignore all claws. Well, that wasn't very effective, but okay. We ignored all the claws, but we didn't get any, so that didn't help much. So right now we did use that. That's out. Got all this. I do get, so no defense. I get +1 damage from the crossbow. I can spend a mana for the boots. That'll make it, we'll lose, we have no defense, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do 5. That'll be enough to kill the last minion. I had to spend a mana for the spiked boots to kill the minion, but we do it. Boom! It is gone. Another experience point for Nahas, who is now, that was 3, so that's going to put him up to 7, though it's 17, but it's not going to matter much. That just leaves the captain with no damage, so the captain is left with 6 points going, what happened to all my minions? He just mowed them down with his speedy, powerful crossbow, because he wants our crossbow, which is true. I want those cool, powerful crossbows. All right, that is going to be the end of Nahas's turn. All done. I'm sure I missed something. Not a big deal. I think we're okay there. And then we're going to go to... I don't know that Urk wants to attack. Well, Urk can attack. Got plenty of stuff to do. Urk can move into the room. We'll move Urk. Urk's going to go 1, 2 for first action. Second action, we'll attack the demon captain. Now, Urk is not so powerful. Urk has some stuff, but it will be... so first off, we have to put up an element. I think we'll put fire up 1. We need it up 2, but I need to gain some mana so I can put it up faster, and then we can use our healing wave or flame strike. Well, we can use our healing wave right now if we need to. We don't need to. So we're going to take 2 yellow dice for the Wand of the Dead. I can spend 1 mana to heal 2 right now, but I don't need to. The captain on the other side is going to get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 defense dice, but doesn't have any more minions left. And then the shadow dice. So that's what we're going to roll to attack. And we're attacking from magic range with the Wand of the Dead. Okay, we're in pretty good shape here, but I think we're good. So, well, we defended. He defended 1. We got a mana and a sword. Can I do anything to... Nope. So 0 damage on that attack. Boom. But we do get... Urk does get another mana, and then we'll do that. So that was action number 2. Action number 3, we're going to try again. Might as well. See if we can get anything. We are not going to get anything but mana. So defended everything, but we get 2 more mana. Urk can actually take that, so she will. She's prepped up to summon... Oh wait, instead of taking the 2 mana, that last 2 mana, I have 3 right now. So I'm not going to take those 2. I'm going to put elements up. Yeah, I'm going to go 1, 2, or 1 rather, and 1. You know what? I won't take any of the mana. I'll just do this too, and go up here as well. That way I can actually do this if I want to. I might as well place the Flame Spirit back. It won't be able to attack. I can also do the Firestorm 1 for 2 and 1 wind, which would allow me to roll an orange die and do damage. No, so it's not going to matter in the end. I will try to do, I'm going to do the damage. I'm going to do 2 and then 1. And that will allow me to roll orange die and apply that damage directly to the demons. 3, well that's pretty good. 3 damage to the demon captain, which is going to be interesting because he got 3 fire tokens on him, so he might die anyway. But that is going to be Urk's turn. Okay, now we're down to Zuri. Zuri's the last one to go, and this is going to be basically the end of the game. Or is it? Let's see. We're going to go 1, 2. That's action number 1. Okay, 1, 2. Action number 2. 3. We're gonna activate the portal. Let's read what it says. So she comes running in. She has she pulled both the levers. I don't think it matters. I don't think she's the one that had to do it in this particular case. But enter Hell. Any hero on an altar marked by the gray objective token may spend 1. Oh, all heroes have to exit. We are going to have to go another turn. Okay, well that's okay. I could have had Urk move in there and just go. But I didn't, so we're going to pay the price for that, I think, aren't we? Okay, well, Zuri, poof, Zuri's gone. All right. We'll get out of here. It'll be okay. We're going to take 1 attack from the Queen of the Dead, I think, but that's neither here nor there. All right, well, let's go to our monster activations then. Level up. Nobody's going to level up. And then we're going to go to the demon's activation. So first thing we have to do with the demon is contend with the 3 fire tokens. So we're going to roll 3 yellow dice, and maybe it'll kill her. She's already got 3. She only needs, if she takes 2 damage from this, she loses her first activation, so that's just gone. So she only gets 1 activation anyway. And we only did 1 point. That's 4. She's still kicking. It's not good. And she's going to shoot at Urk. So that is going to be wow. That's unexpected. We did that. I was hoping that would kill her, but it didn't. So the demon captain is going to then attack with 1 action, attack Urk. That is going to be an orange and a yellow versus Urk's. Urk has the Elven Best, which in melee defense, which this is not, would gain +2 defense, but we're in normal, we're in ranged, so we're going to take 2 defense dice, and that is going to be it. I also have the commander shield. I also have a reroll on defense too, so we should be okay there. Yeah, the demon did 2 points of damage, but we blocked 2, so we're perfectly okay, and that's the end of the activation for the demon. We do, however, have to activate Etheria, so let's take a look at her card. Now, here's how mob monsters work. They're going to do this. If they can't do this, they're going to do this. If they can't do this, second thing, then they're going to activate as a mob. Okay, so if there is more than 1 hero line of sight, there are no heroes line of sight. If there is only 1, there are no heroes line of sight. So she's going to move 1, and then check again. No, no, no. 2. She just gets into the doorway. Man, scaring us right there, right? That's the end of that action. So we're going to go to the dark. Well, we're gonna check leveling up, but nobody levels up. So now we're going to the darkness phase. I can't believe I got far enough to flip this over, but we're at 1, so nothing happens, and we take the actions of Urk and Nahias to move out of the. We're just going to leave. We're going to jump into the gate and avoid a battle with Etheria, the undead queen, because we know we're going to have to face some challenges as we go into the gate right there. So that marks the end of our playthrough of Massive Darkness 2 Hellscape, Highway to Hellscape, where we basically tore through this dungeon trying to get to the altar to jump through the gate to hell. We have successfully done that. So what we would normally do in this case, this is not a campaign, but we would normally go on to the next mission. It's called The Passage. We could use the same characters. We could use different characters. It doesn't really matter. Again, it's not a campaign. It is a continuing story. In other words, we jumped through the rift and found a secret portal on the altar. So that's what would happen normally, and we'd go into the next adventure. We'd have to re-level up and do all the stuff again. But we're not going to play that. I'm going to probably pause here, play something else, and then come back. I want to do one of the campaigns. and I think that'll be a lot of fun. But in the meantime, I have a couple of things I want to do first. Maybe one of those things I want to do first, then we'll come back to it. I did enjoy that. It was great learning the game with the tutorial and then this scenario. I did make it. I made some mistakes. We figured them out together, and I appreciate all the help on that. But that is going to get us to the end of this session. So thank you so much. I hope you stuck with me the whole time. Looks like a lot of people did. This is a pretty popular game. So, man, we sure did get Nahias beefed up. If I was playing the other two characters, I'd be pretty jelly of Nahias right now. And if we had gotten, like, the Demon's Crossbow, which is what I was hoping for, Nahias's attack would be even more powerful. I mean, look at that. Wow. That would have been pretty good. Or this, I really didn't want the pike, actually. It was this that she wanted. She tried to get it from the demons, but failed. Because, we can take a wound to flip it, the yellow die to anything we want. And that is really good. So we could have got there. We didn't, but we did escape through the portal. So anyway, but look at this gear, this golden breastplate and the prime helm and the spike boots. Nahias was really decked out for a ranger. So I like the arrow cards. So what do I think of the game? I actually really think that they made a unbelievably significant improvement over the original game with this version of it. The character interaction, the new characters, how each one is so asymmetrical is just freaking cool. I love it. I love, like, Nahias has the arrow cards. Urk had, the shaman had the elemental board and could summon spirits. And Zuri, the druidess, could shapeshift into various animals. Now, we didn't use all the animals, but I think in a bigger, like a campaign session, you probably would. The raccoon has a lot of cool abilities, like kind of a utility character we could use. We didn't have to use in this one because it was basically just battling our way through to the end of this. Some other scenarios that it might lend better to the raccoon skills. But anyway, I really do like this version of the game. It's so much better. It's streamlined. It's better than Zombicide 2, I think. I also, thematically, I like fantasy dungeon crawlers. I do like Zombicide as well. I like, killing zombies with guns and stuff like that. That's fun too. But this is really special. I think they've done a good job in putting it together, and I can't wait to play more of it. So anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I can't wait to see you soon in another episode of something. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.